Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I never thought I'd be making a YouTube video because, like, what do I have to say? What do I have to show? I realized I do have a lot to share. I can share my life, I can share my life's journey, and I can just tell you, show you, go on this journey together of a new discovery, making change, wanting more for myself, navigating life's demands, navigating my own identity, not knowing where I belong, questioning every decision, balancing my own expectations in everything work, relationships, my own personal growth. I've just felt torn for a long time and I'm always quiet. I just quiet with my decision, quiet with my thoughts, and I decided I'm not doing that no more. So here I am on my channel and I'm about to share my life. Oh, by the way, my name is Bethany. So I've been working for 10, oh my gosh, no, 13 years, which is crazy when I think about it. Even having a 9 to 5 and going to the same job all the time is a bit weird when you think about it, but it's normal. Like, gotta work to survive. Well, I have to work to survive. And I was out the other day and then someone asked, "Oh, like, what do you do?" And I'm just like, "I just work." And then I realized, do I have an identity outside of work? And I realized I don't. It's just so easy to be like, "Oh, I just work here. I'm just a," but then why is everything about work? And then I was like, I actually do a lot of things outside of work, but I never bring them up or I just always instantly go to how I make my living. And I'm like, this has got to change. It's actually got to change because, yeah, I do things outside of work. I must only keep mentioning work and have work as my identity. That has to change. And I'm changing that now. You're probably wondering, why am I doing a puzzle? And I'm doing a puzzle because I actually enjoy puzzles. I would say this is my hobby. And that's probably what I should have said or started with when the person asked me, "What do you do?" But then I feel like the word hobby is just, it's a bit heavy. And it feels like hobby is something like you must love. It's your passion, it's your goal. And I don't agree with that to an extent. It's more so like a hobby. Actually, you know what? We're going to call it creative outlet. What's your creative outlet? That it takes away so much pressure because then you can think of anything you do on a daily basis that you love, you enjoy. Something as simple as like doing a word search, something as simple as journaling, even going to the gym. That's a creative outlet. But then when someone asks you what's your hobby, you don't really want to say, "Oh, I just go to the gym." But that is a creative outlet. You have a workout plan. You physically leave your house to work out. That in itself is a creative outlet. Your mindset, your well-being, everything changes from going to the gym. And that is how I feel about puzzles. I turn to puzzles. Well, I've turned to puzzles actually twice in my life. First time was like COVID, and I hadn't done a puzzle since childhood. But when the world stopped and the world stood still, I was back to doing puzzles. And I was like, why did I stop doing this? This brought me so much peace. So I don't know why I stopped, but it took the world stopping for me to realize maybe I should do a puzzle. So puzzles was COVID, and then later on in my life, something else happened, and I turned to puzzles again, and I was like, this time I'm not letting them go. So my creative outlet is puzzling. It brings me so much joy. I get to be so free in whatever puzzle I want to do. As you can see today, the puzzle I'm doing is called I Love My Hair by Andrea Pippins. It's a 500-piece puzzle and it's got like, these weird shapes in there, which is different. But this creative puzzle is my outlet. And I really think we all need to find our outlet, whatever creativity that be. Tending to your plants, doing Lego, going for a walk, like planning your route for your walk, taking your time out for yourself. Like we actually need time away from work. And even when we're away from work, having time for yourself and doing something for yourself creatively, I think it changes the game. And I discovered it. And I just got to tell you all, you got to find your creative outlet. You just got to find something that you like doing. And don't call it a hobby for it to get too heavy. Just call it whatever you want to do. Reading, candle making. Listen, it doesn't even have to be something hands on, physical. It can be something you just do, or whatever it is. You just got to start doing it because we've got to get our own identity outside of a 9 to 5 because we're so much more than our 9 to 5s, way much more. And having that creative outlet can really give you a safe space, pressure free, safe space for you to express yourself however you want through whatever medium it is that can really change your mindset and your well being. And that would help you discover your own identity, that you'll have things to say when someone asks you, "Oh, what do you do?" instead of answering, or just leading with your job title. I've found my safe space in puzzling, but I'm still on this journey to discover my own identity. Life can be so overwhelming, and just taking a step back and doing whatever creative outlet you want, it's just a different feeling. And I'm on the journey. I want you to come on the journey with me whilst we discover, figure out life, navigate life. Change happens one piece at a time. And I'm here to tell you, you've got this and we've got this.